Hey guys, today we are talking about exponential growth, and more specifically, exponential growth functions, okay? So you may be asking, what is an exponential function? Well, an exponential function is of the form y equals a times b to the x power, okay? And an exponential growth function is when a is greater than 0 and b is greater than 1. It looks a little something like this. If I have y equals 3 to the x power, notice that here my b is 3 and a is 1 because y equals 1 times 3 to the x power. All right. So this satisfies this requirement. Since a is greater than 0 because 1 is greater than 0 and b is greater than 1 because 3 is greater than 1, this is an exponential growth function. So if I plug in some x values here so that I can find the y values, I'll choose -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2, okay? So if I plug in -2 for x, so that's y equals 3 to the negative second power, and then y equals 3 to the negative first power, and y equals 3 to the 0 power, y equals 3 to the first power, and y equals 3 to the second power. Remember that a negative exponent here is going to make this a fraction with a 3 squared on the bottom, and 3 squared is 9. For 3 to the negative first power, that's 1 over 3. 3 to the 0 power, remember any number raised to the 0 power is 1. 3 to the first power is 3, and 3 squared, which is 3 times 3, is 9. So my y values are 1/9, 1/3, 1, 3, and 9. So when x is -2, y is 1/9. So just above the line there. When x is -1, y is 1/3, just lower than 1/2. When x is 0, y is 1, right there. When x is 1, y is 3. And when x is 2, y is 9. So that'll go off the chart. So I will put a dot right about there just to signify that it goes off the chart. And I'll draw my curve. You'll notice that it is a curve and not a line. All right. And it goes in both directions. All right. It goes to the left, but never gets lower than 0 because there's no number that you can plug in for x that will make that less than 0 or even make it 0. So we would actually say that the domain of this is all real numbers. The range is, notice that it cannot go below the x-axis, so the range is that it has to be y is greater than 0. Notice that it goes up, okay? The further you go right, it goes up. That's what makes it an exponential growth function.